Howdy folks, Happy Trails Hiking is a member of Teton Sports Ambassador Program. They sent us their Oasis 1100 backpack to review. We're going to take it to the desert and we're going to hike in the snow. Stay with us. Kay and I are at Picacho Peak State Park in Arizona, and this is our first use of the Teton Sports Oasis 1100 backpack. I'm going to take it off and show you how we packed it. We decided to use this pack for me on this hike because my usual backpack is a little bit too big to carry on an airplane. I can put it into a suitcase, but then it just takes up the whole suitcase. So this one is a lot smaller. As you can see, I've got room for 2 bottles. Now these are not big water bottles. These are a little over 16 ounces, but they fit into the little pouches here. I can easily put that in with one hand. There is a water bladder, which I'm not using right now, but it is outfit to support that. In this little pouch in the front, I have GPS, pocket knife, spare batteries. And then we've got another pouch here, which I really don't have that much in here right now. All I have is a camera gimbal, but there's enough room in here for ample snacks and maybe a sweatshirt. And the last component is this front little strap here. So this folds forward. You could put something inside there if you had something that was a little bit bulkier. And it also has a little pouch here. And I've got a flashlight and some batteries. So let's say, just for example, that it was a really hot day in the desert. It's actually about 60 degrees right now and it's not that hot. But let's say it was, and let's suppose that I had everything else in the pack full. What I could do is just put that coat right in there, and now I've got a little bit of extra room in the backpack that I would not otherwise have had. We're at Ellis Island on the Mississippi River in Illinois, and we're gonna go for a quick little day hike here. I've got the Oasis 1100 from Teton Sports. We've got it packed for the day. I'm going to show you how we've packed it. So on the front, I've got my energy snacks, Cliff bars and RX bars and such things like that. And if we undo that front pouch, then we get full access to everything else. Now you don't have to undo that top part to get in here, but I've got my compass and some additional batteries, pocket knife. And this is the thing that is really different every time based on my use case. So we're gonna open the main pouch here, and you can see I've got, this is my gimbal, components for the gimbal, and I also have my full-size camera with my zoom lens, and in this foam here I've got my backup lens. And so I've really maxed out what can be carried in this small backpack with this particular setup, but the pack does okay. It's, you know, it's maxed out, but it's not uncomfortable at all. Well, we're back home now, so I'd like to leave you with some final thoughts about this Oasis 1100. First, I am generally impressed with the quality of the bag. It seems to be very sturdy and very lightweight. It has enough capacity for a short or even a long day hike. I am a little worried about how these zippers are going to hold up. We'll see in the long run, but I definitely like the bag and I'm going to continue using it. As you've just seen, I can put enough water and enough food, camera gear, and room for an extra layer, and so it's going to be great for all those types of hikes where that's just what I need. Now, to round out this review, I want to compare the Teton Sports product to a couple of other bags that I've used. First, I've got this Marmot flathead fanny pack or waist pack. This comes in at about $30 US, although this exact model is not available. There are newer versions of this sort of thing. It's the smallest in capacity. It is a waist belt only. There's no shoulder strap. It's good for very short trips where you're only carrying a few items. So stepping up in size and price and features is, of course, the Teton Sports Oasis 1100. It has shoulder straps, it does have a waist belt, you've got more capacity, and it's going to be better for a little bit longer trip. It comes in at about $45 US. Moving on to the last backpack here. This is the Gregory Stout 45. This is my workhorse for all my day hikes that I do in the area in Missouri when I can carry the full pack and I don't have to worry about space. Great padding on the shoulders, great waist belt padding, very comfortable, and it runs 130-ish US dollars, but this exact model is no longer available, so that price is based on their latest edition that I found on a quick Google search. If you have questions about the Oasis 1100, please leave us a comment. We'll try to help you out best we can. Also, we're going to go ahead and give you an Amazon link in case you're interested in taking a closer look at it and seeing those pictures. Once again, folks, thanks so much for watching.